plan here.
Okay.
Now, why is it 28 days? Because for the first 2 weeks, you got to break the bad habits. And for the next 2 weeks, you need to create the new ones that are going to be your lifelong habits. Think of it as sort of like rebooting your computer.
Okay.
We're going to reboot your taste buds. And guess what? When we're done, you have to love the result. I'm looking in the eyes on this, and I'm telling you, it's important. You got to love the results, because if you don't love what you're eating, you're not going to do it for the rest of your life. I am not interested in a wind sprint. I'm not interested in you doing great for 45 days and then being off the wagon again. We want to do something for all of America, because everyone's following you right now, that works for all of us.
Okay.
So, let me define what a vegetarian is, because we're going to start there. So,
you said a change of diet, that's a change of venue.
Galley's humor. I love it.
I'm laughing in the face of death. Yeah, that's great.
So, a vegan diet means you're not eating any meat. If it comes from something with a face, you're not eating it. All right? By the way, I'm going to throw in dairy and eggs in there too. So, let's start in the very beginning. Step number one, week number one, is a detox week. And what we're doing in a detox week is to try to break some of these fundamental habits that you have, to sort of reboot the system. And it's the hardest week because you're sort of going cold turkey. So I want you to replace the protein that you normally got from meat with other sources. Walnuts, almonds, seeds, by the way, like sesame seeds or sunflower seeds, very rich in protein. Meats have vitamin B12 in them. So the vegans often have to take a little bit of B12, so I gave you a supplement bottle for that, just one a day, or you can take a multivitamin, right? So you need a pill to make up for some nutrients once in a while. Now this is an example, take a bite of this. This is chili. Now I know you like chili.
You know, cowboys, beans, and chili, we're there.
Right. Now what do you think about that?
I ain't kidding, that's great.
Yeah, there's no meat in that.
Really?
Yep. We found, and you will have, alternatives, and that's taking me now to week 2, because when you oh, I love you.
Somebody does that.
No, not somebody loves you. We all love you.
Okay.
So, the week 2 is to go faux. You know, to fake it. You're going to have to find alternatives to meats. That is not meat. That looks like a hot dog, but it's not. And that is not really a hamburger. So I advise you to try those short ribs, because I tell you, they are great. Seitan, it tastes to me a lot like beef. Soy proteins are also an alternative. And these things are found all over the place now in grocery stores and the like. What are your thoughts?
I'm still with you. That's actually good.
It's okay? Yeah. All right, so I'm 2 for 2. 1.5 for 2. Okay, now, come over to week 3. So first 2 weeks, you rebooted yourself. Right?
Will any of this spike my sugar, or is it kind of?
You know how you get that sugar down? I'll make another promise to you.
Okay.
You get rid of this belly, I bet you're not even a diabetic anymore. I bet you'll come off the medications you're on. And your blood sugar will still be normal. All right?
Deal.
Deal. All right. Now, week 3 is, you know when you're out in the ranch, you got to watch out for the head fakes? Not everything that's vegan is good for you. Right? Potato chips are vegan. There's no animal products in there usually if they're made appropriately.
If you tell me I could eat that, I'm going to kiss you. So
no, both to avoid the kiss, but also because it's not true. That's not okay. But what you can get are alternatives. You can get soybean products that work well. You can even have a little bit of chocolate, but you got to have 70% cocoa chocolate, real stuff. All right? And week 4 is the final week, a vegan diet with some meat. Okay. But instead of the meat being the main course, the meat's going to be the accoutrement. It's going to get you back to normal, but this is not a wind sprint. This is a marathon you're going to be on. You've got to love this food. So this becomes sustainable. All right, now here's the deal. If you'll come along with us on this and drag along a lot of people with you who've been watching Rocco's story, want to be there with them, we're going to get you a cardiologist because you need one. Okay. Because I'm not comfortable with that scan. I want to make sure that you're appropriately followed up to make sure we don't miss anything. Because while you're going through all this, if you need a little bit of help from the medical system, we're going to make sure it's there for you.
Okay.
All right. Proud of you.
Thank you very much.
I'm checking in on Rocco in 28 days to see if he sticks to the vegan diet. You know what, Rocco? You can do it, and we're all going to do it with you. And everybody at home, follow along with us on DrOz.com. Be right back.
Coming up.